Hello everybody, Dawn Moore here with my art journal. I had a problem with my pages sticking, so I heard a tip online that you could take a candle or a piece of wax of some sort and smush it all around your book. So I did that, and then I was using my heat tool and it melted it and I rubbed it in, so I'm hoping that it'll be still keeping things protected. But then I started wondering if I put some of the wax, this is my page and oh, that's not dry. I already gessoed it and I taped up the spine so nothing leaks through. It's mostly dry and I wasn't very careful with it. There's like gesso lumps and textury bumps and stuff like that that I thought looked cool, and I just smeared it on with an old gift card. But I'm thinking, what if I just kind of go heavy on the wax in some spots. You could make words, whatever, and then if I heat it, okay, that was really loud. I want to see if it makes a resist. Okay, I'm back with some golden paint. These are fluid acrylics. Ooh, it is resisting. I think I want some water. Such a pretty color. Wow, I love it. Cool, actually. I'm getting all that. Good. Nice texture. You can see the parts where the wax is resisting. So that's cool. Do some on the other side. I'm going to put more wax on this side. And then on the other side I wrote love with the candle, so let's see if that comes through at all. Totally does. That's neat. I like that. Either like that, or you can go over everything with a baby wipe. See if it brings it anything back to white. That is just cool texture. Look at that. I love the streaks for my fingers. Just like in kindergarten, I still love to finger paint. Alright. Okay, so I was drying it, and wherever the wax is, I heated it, and it got shiny, and I wiped it, and then it made part of it more white. You can see it a lot right there, but it like rolled the paint right off. So I thought I would just try and heat up a piece that has some on it still and show you what it looks like. Let's see if I can find one. Hold on, bear with me with the noise. I just thought that was pretty cool. And I think we're dry. And it feels like the wax is still in there, so hopefully it'll protect my page from sticking. That would be a good thing. Well, I got a nice little grunge going on, but what next? So, what's this one? These are just Pintel. These were given to me, and they're really old, and I probably should buy new ones, but I hardly use them, so I don't know. Maybe because I'm not familiar with the product. So I'm just going to make some circles here. Because why not? Hold on to your eardrums, and I probably will mute this when I do it again. But let's see, I got a baby wipe, and I'm hoping that the wax will melt and then I can mush it around. Let's see if I mush it around without it being melted, what happens. A lot of hot mess right there, so let's see what happens if I melt it first. I like what's going on here. It's a nice color into the white. But my circle's all but gone. But this is it without heating it, which is not cute to me at all. So let me try heating that spot and see if I can get rid of the yellow spot. Okay, so if you get these underneath the heat, they'll get all nice and smushy, and then you can glob the color on. Kind of like the way that looks. Kind of grungy and cool. This color, different colors of yellow and like a yellow, orange, and orange mushed onto here. This page is on fire. Yeah, that is awesome. Sorry for the sing, but seriously, cool. Oh, yes. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to do some on there. Let's see what we get. I'm going to get some orange. So that's pretty cool. It's just a layer of gesso, a little bit of acrylic paint, and then oil pastels. Whether or not anything is going to go over this, I don't know, but these pages feel so buttery. And I love that the love turned yellow. I was thinking about drawing a face and then painting it, but not very good at that. I'm afraid to, if I screw up. Of course, the other part of me is just saying it's just your art journal. This is a place to play. There's no, you don't have to worry about anything looking great. If it doesn't look great, just turn the page. So maybe I'll just do that. I will do that. Okay, so I need a pencil. I'm going to see if a pencil will even write on this surface. It will. Sweet. Alright, so I guess I'll just kind of go for it, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit just so you can see a little bit easier. Hopefully that's good. That might be too much. Let me see here. A little bit out. Okay, we'll try this. Okay. How do I want to... Actually, let me grab my journal. I've been practicing my faces, and this is a journal that my best friend Jeannie made for me. Isn't it pretty? I just love it. It's got my name. I love elephants, so that's why she decorated it like that. And then she also made the bookmark to go with it. Very cool. Jeannie Weinhoff, she's awesome. You're awesome, girlfriend. And so I've been practicing faces, and this is recently, so I mean, I didn't date them except for the month and the year, but there was a YouTuber named, I think her name is Ady, A-D-Y, and she makes these faces, and she calls them dolls, and they're just gorgeous. And she's got like 2 or 3 tutorials on her YouTube channel. Hey, look at that big face. That's kind of working on symmetry, and look at that hot mess. Oh, ugly. She was a little bit better. This is with the symmetry where her eyes at least are pretty even across the page. I think her mouth is a little bit small, but it's good practice. I try to practice in here every day. And sometimes sometimes they turn out better on certain days. I don't know what it is, if the mojo is flowing or what. This is the latest one she posted, was profiles, so I was practicing that, and that's as far as I've gotten. But that's kind of the style of what I want to put on here, something similar to these. So they're not going to be realistic faces or anything like that, but hopefully cute. So I guess I'll just quit stalling. Try to do it. How do I want her to be? Maybe like... Be fearless. Got some washi tape as well. This just doesn't feel done. Okay, I'm going to dry this and then I'll be back. Okay, this is my finished page. I'm not going to lie, it's not my favorite thing I've ever done. Totally in love with the background though. I love how that looks with the wax as a resist. It does make it a little bit difficult for acrylic paint and stuff to stick to it. I've learned that I need to practice painting faces for sure. It just looks dirty and it's a first try. I was afraid to do it in here because I thought it would look kind of bad, and it looks better than I anticipated that it would, but it's not fantastic. But I did it. So be fearless in your art. Practice daily. Good advice. So that's my Art Spark Wednesday for today. I hope you enjoyed the process.